this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Paul Hamels is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Still a top left-hander. This guy was the World Series MVP not that long ago with the Philadelphia Phillies. When you think of Cole Hamels, you think of one thing, a great straight changeup. He had that coming out of high school near the San Diego area. He's a top quality pitcher, and he still has enough velo to get it by him. He's still a very good pitcher, Matt.
Now to the plate, here is Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today. And he popped him up. India trying to get there, but he won't get to it. And this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball,
too high. 1-2. Edman leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Yastrzemski coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. O'Neill swings and belts it to right. This ball's deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that is off the wall.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Miles Michaelis starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
O'Neill is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now here is Jonathan India. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In is Joey Votto now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on the way. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail in this one 3-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Yastrzemski coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Molina gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. Into the box, Tommy Edman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1 the count. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Yastrzemski. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, if they send him home there. It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Digging in will be Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. First pitch of the AB now. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is all set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Hamels peers in. First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
O'Neill is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, and Hamels is retired the first 2 in the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Digging in next, Albert Pujols flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit sharply on the ground. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it. Now at the plate is Jose Martinez. And now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. O'Neill waits on it, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to set down. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Yadier Molina goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals. Well, they lead it 3-0.
For the Reds.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And there's one away. Jonathan India digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
India.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. India stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because
Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right, and the Reds have their first hit of the game. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back to you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
1-1.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
That's ball
Ball
3.
3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Stepping up is Tyler Stevenson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 left. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Edmundo Sosa. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A Two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, making it an even 250 for his career as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Still only one out in the inning. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Zimmer's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. So 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Reds, the right fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Yastrzemski, the former San Francisco Giant, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here comes the 1-2. He's looked at for ball number 2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Adalberto Mondesi waits on deck. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is there to put it away for out number 1. So now into the box is Adalberto Mondesi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Mondesi, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner.
Center fielder, number 4.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Bradley Zimmer 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jonathan India is on deck. It's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So first and second with 1 down. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner is in from second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's going to land foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a preview.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, Dino, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. O'Neill back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Now it'll be Tyler Stevenson trying here to plate the tying run from second. Downward action there, and it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Throw on to first will finally retire him. Come to the plate for score.
Leading off to St. Louis, the designated hitter,
Vladimir Gutierrez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Here it comes.
Vladimir.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Weak roller right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So the next to bat will be Yadier Molina, who's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and no strikes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So here is Mike Yastrzemski. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first down. Next, here is Jose Martinez. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Lined hard to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Adalberto Mondesi. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it changes in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll work just 5 2/3, but does lead with the lead. Carlson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's now 7-5. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the seventh. Heidi. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Down the third baseline. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Tyler O'Neill will stand in. Set and the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And stepping in, Jonathan India is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Goldschmidt trying to get there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And that misses 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Next up is Joey Votto, singled in his last at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now back.
Up next, Mitch Haniger. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds are down in order. Ready to begin the 8th, and that will bring in Nolan Arenado. And he gets ahead 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The designated hitter,
Albert Pujols is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. No hits to this point. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The Redbirds maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
2-2 the count. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Set, here it comes. Tyler Stevenson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler Stevenson becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Full count still. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line drive to left. Henniger is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Yastrzemski coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did. But
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happened. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So now to the plate, Jose Martinez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. And now, Adalberto Mondesi. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's
Lays
ball
off. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2. The count.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action. 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. St. Louis hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Miles Michaelis gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.